Good morning, you guys, it's Karen, and I'm here to talk about some really good Bakuchiol products. I have found two really good high percentage Bakuchiol products and another one that I don't know the percentage of, but that is really nice. Two of these do have a small amount of retinol in. So let me tell you about these and why I am using Bakuchiol. I was actually going to do another skincare routine for you today, but I still have one from 5 months ago. There's not that much changed other than I don't use the caffeine serum under my eye, but I'm still using peptides, but I have now started using these products. So I will do that soon, but I thought I'd first tell you about these 3 different Bakuchiol products. So I did a 6-month trial of using the 1% Bakuchiol serum by BYBI. Took before and after photos and showed you guys, and I didn't see very much difference in my skin at all. I wasn't using anything else, no other retinol products. And yeah, I didn't see much of a difference, but ever since that video went up, which is at least a year, I think it's probably 2 years, a year and a half, 2 years, something like that, people have always still left comments saying, actually, I do think your skin looked nicer afterwards and you should try a stronger strength. But I've never been able to find anything stronger than the 1% that I had used. You know, I did always say that I was happy with Bakuchiol as an ingredient. I hadn't seen any dramatic results. I would like to use a higher strength, but I couldn't find anything. So I set about trying to find something. The first product I found is this one by Paulas Choice. So this is the 0.3% retinol plus 2% Bakuchiol treatment. This also has peptides and vitamin C in it, a vitamin C derivative. This one is currently on sale as I'm looking at it. The 30ml is £45, but it is normally £53. So it's an expensive product. And it's one that I had probably avoided because of the 0.3% retinol. I've talked to you guys before about I just don't want to use retinol anymore. But again, I said with retinol, it's not that I think it's a bad ingredient, it's just for me personally, my skin reacts very aggressively to retinol. My neck cannot tolerate any level of retinol and will completely break out in rashes and all sorts, and my face just becomes sensitive. But I said I wouldn't discount it if it happened to be in a new product or something like that. And so I thought with this being a 0.3%, that is fairly low. I'm not going to use it on my neck, I'm just going to use it on my face. Let me give this a go. So I've been using this for quite some time now. I've been using this for maybe 3 weeks. And I really like this. I use 3 pumps of this just on my face area. I have had some sensitivity. I can see under my eye here, I was noticing this morning that the skin is really dry, and I think I don't put it that far up, I put it up to about here. But obviously it travels, you know, and has made my skin dry under there. And I also noticed that my skin is a little bit sensitive, but not to the point of irritation. You know, it doesn't look irritated at all. But I really like this. I really like this as a serum. I think it's so expensive, so it's difficult. I would love to find something that was a bit more affordable, that had Bakuchiol in it, but this has got 2% Bakuchiol in it, so it's double the strength I was using before, so I'm really happy with that. Then I was thinking the place I'd really like to use Bakuchiol is on my neck, because you know I do have the lines on my neck and the texture on my neck and all of the rest of it, and I don't want to use any retinol products on my neck because of the reaction that I get. I actually know that I'm okay with tretinoin on my neck, but I don't want to use something like that or acids or anything, because I do use self-tan, and that would just has a detrimental effect. And so Bakuchiol is something that I would really quite like to try on my neck. So I kept on looking and I found this one. And this is called the Ultimate Bakuchiol Booster Oil. This is 2.5% Bakuchiol. Now, the problem for us in the UK is that this is not available in the UK. I got this direct from their website. I paid everything on checkout, so I didn't have to pay the customs and import charges or whatever they are. When it arrived at my door, it came directly to my door already paid, but I paid $64, which is about £46. When you think that this is £53 anyway, this is, how much is in here? I think this is 30ml as well. It looks like it's about 30ml, and this is 30ml. So you get about the same amount. And actually this ends up being a little bit cheaper because that was including all the shipping, etc. But this is just an oil, and I thought that would be great for my neck, and I could even then use this on my face as well and decide in the end if I want to stick with one with retinol in it or use one that is just Bakuchiol. So this is just a straight oil. Bakuchiol in oil. Actually, I don't know what oil it's in. It's in Squire Lane. I suppose I should have guessed that. But this feels absolutely lovely, and I love that it's got that 2% bakuchiol in it. So this is something that I'd be happy to use on my face and my neck. And I have been using it on my neck, and I can feel how soft my neck feels at the moment, apart from anything else, you know. And you've heard me talk before about I had this little bit of texture in the middle here where I could sort of turn and see it going all sort of crepey, and I don't seem to have that, so I'm really pleased with that. And then the final one is one that I can't see what the levels of retinol or bakuchiol are, but it does have a mixture if you want to start really low, and it's this one by Versed. So it's Versed Press Restart Gentle Retinol Serum, but this has retinol, and then the ingredient below that is bakuchiol. This one is also 30ml, but this one is £20, so this is the least expensive of them all. I love this brand. I've literally just discovered this brand. It's a vegan, cruelty-free skincare range. They, as a rule, don't use fragrance. I've only found one cleanser with fragrance in. Everything else doesn't have fragrance. The funny thing is bakuchiol really has a scent that I recognise now, which is a kind of dusty scent. But this, I've only used this once, so I'm not giving you a full review of this. You know, I'm not saying I've used it an awful lot, but the only reason I haven't used it is I'm in the middle of using this. So I want to finish this, and then I will move on to this, and then probably put this on top because this doesn't have an amount. But what I liked about this one and didn't mind about the retinol in this is it's a gentle retinol. It's encapsulated, so it's kind of a time release one, if you like, thought to be more gentle on the skin. So we'll see how I get on with this one, and it may be that I'm happy using these two products. The great thing about the bakuchiol from Handmade-Heroes, I don't think I told you that, the one that I ordered here is from Handmade-Heroes, is that it's an oil, and so you don't need to use very much, and it's easy to spread, and so I don't think this is going to run out quickly, you know, whereas obviously the creams I will use a bit more. Yeah, that's everything to tell you. I just thought that if I had the problem of it's taken me a long time, it's taken me a few months to find these retinol products, and it's just, I happened to come across them. I did not find them when I did a Google search. You know, I'd be searching for 2% products. There was one that used to be available by Herbivore, I think it was called Herbivore, but I don't know whether we couldn't get it, or it had perfume in it. There was something about it that didn't attract me, or maybe it had retinol in it, I don't know. But I couldn't find anything, and these did not come up. None of these came up. I think I saw this one on Instagram and was like, oh my goodness, let me check that out, you know. So hopefully that'll be useful to you. Let me know if bakuchiol is an ingredient that you're using and that you really want in your skincare, because I can see it appearing in, you know, different brands. Like Holland & Barrett have a bakuchiol, for example. The one from Holland & Barrett has sunflower seed oil is what's in it, but it doesn't tell you the percentage. It actually calls it 100% natural bakuchiol serum, but then you read it and it's combined with sunflower seed oil and whatnot, so I don't know what the percentage of that one is, but I feel like this is a popular ingredient that hopefully we'll be able to buy this one in the UK, or another one will come out that's 2% or above. But did I tell you this one is 2.5%, so this is the highest one. None of these have any fragrances in, by the way. They don't have any alcohol in, you know, there's nothing horrible about these. I think they'll be fine for sensitive skin as long as you're okay with retinol. So yeah, that's everything for today. I will do another updated skincare routine, even if it's not that different, and let you know how I've been getting on with peptides and things like that. So that's everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you again soon.